liquor is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, we got to get into some things today, but before we do all that, well, let's actually go over what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about Richardson, I think is what it is, and Marlo. We're going to talk about Shanquella. I've been really wondering what's been going on with that. As you guys know, that was a really big story, and I really was wondering, like, what's going to happen with that. So there's some updates on that. If you don't know, that's the Cabo 6. Someone unalived Shanquella over in Mexico, and it just went away. It's been gone for 2 years, and so the family is back. I want to talk about Keke Wyatt getting scammed. Keke Palmer talking about her relationship with Darius, the father of her kids. Young Thug is he's got this sentence. We're going to talk about that. Krishan Rock's ex-boyfriend wants a paternity test. I want to talk about Ray J and Nicki Minaj just a little bit. Soulja Boy, more Ray J, and what happened with him and Diddy's kids when they were at that party. Why is this like this? And then also more Diddy stuff. Actually, I had another story from Diddy I just seen that I need to pull up too. So stick around, guys. I'm not going to be here for a long time, but I definitely want to get these stories out. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and take a visit of the channel really quick before we do that. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on site. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications. Maybe turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below. Then come over here and comment in the chat. Let's play this intro and let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every daily wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and we are back. What's going on to Miss Platinum 2001? The only reason I went live today was because you asked me to do it, okay? So that is why I'm live today. Real quick before we jump into all the stories, the reason why I haven't been live is because I got a new computer. I've been trying to figure this thing out. I got me a new Mac, and like it's amazing. So I've been working on my new intro. I've worked on so much stuff, y'all, because I really want to like up the visual stuff that's on the channel. So be looking forward to new things with that. Also just with my vlog channel, now that I have my new computer with the editing software that I was waiting on, I can do way more vlogs and just change my intros and stuff around like that too as well. What's going on, Joanne? Hey, SoDebNair, what's going on with you? So as you guys know, I like to start off with something funny. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Let me share my screen. It's up here. So y'all seen this? Yes. So I seen this the other day. Yesterday. And I'm like, oh, I have to play this on my channel. This was hilarious. Someone dressed up as Kamala Harris for Halloween. Let's get into this.
Sir, You're just like on purpose, aren't you?
That's yes.
Thank you. I just want to make sure.
And let me be very clear. We're turning the page. Donald Trump wants us to go back to a place we used to be. And we're not going back. I mean, come on.
I'm not going back.
Let me be very clear about that. Okay, he's so unserious.
I'm serious. He's a loser.
That's it. But thank you so much. Your support means so much. It's invaluable. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's like Tevin Davis is my name. Thank you so much.
I love every bit of that. I thought that it was really funny that that a guy did it, but I thought it was funny because one, he had her mannerisms and her voice down and her sayings down, so that was really pretty dope. Yes, this is super fast. I so love it. I've just been really enjoying having this. I've been trying to get this computer for maybe 2 years now. So yes, but yes, the guy was hilarious. I thought that was funny. If you guys are tuning in late, drop down in the comments and know what you guys thought. Let's get into the stuff that we got to get into. So y'all, it's finally happening. The podcast that we never even asked for, Sanya Richie Ross and Marlo Hampton. They are doing a podcast together. Sanya posted, she said, it's happening. Marlo Hampton and I are continuing the magic that only barely began on Real Houses of Atlanta, an unexpected real friendship that has blossomed into something really special. We couldn't be more excited to be on this journey together with our very own unique spin on how close friends scroll our timelines, laugh, cry, and encourage each other. We're looking forward to inviting you into our inner circle. It's dropped, I guess it dropped today. It says we're inviting you to tune in to the Real Close Friendship podcast. I feel like the name of the podcast is already unrealistic because how y'all are the real friends? Y'all just met. Follow us at the Real.Close Friendships and download our podcast on Apple, Patreon, YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcast. We'll see you there. Let's watch the promo.
Hello, what's up, Sam? We should do a podcast. Hello.
So that's the little intro for their podcast. I'm definitely not interested in tuning into it. I never thought I wanted to hear Sanya and Marlo on a damn podcast. Like, it never even crossed my mind to say, you know what, Sanya and Marlo should do a podcast together. Like, it never crossed my mind. So, drop down in the comments or comment over in the chat. Are you ready for the podcast? Do you want to hear it? Something I don't have the excitement for this. It's almost like Robin and Giselle's podcast. Like, I've never listened to that. And we're like, this is like two, like, the listers of a podcast of the Housewives franchise doing a podcast together. Hopefully it turns out good for them, but I just haven't been like wanting no podcast between the two of them. So let me know what you guys think. I really want to get into this story. This is about Shanquella. Shout out to the Jasmine brand for capturing this information. Shanquella Robinson family files lawsuit against travel companions 2 years after her unaliving in Mexico. Shanquella Robinson's family is demanding justice with a new lawsuit against her travel companions, known as the Cabo Six. Nearly 2 years after her tragic unaliving in Mexico, at a press conference on Tuesday, October the 29th, Salamandra Robinson, Shanquella's mother, said, "We have a hard time grieving. It never goes away. We should have had justice." And I so agree with that. The suit alleges battery, negligence, conspiracy, and emotional distress, while also naming the U.S. State Department and the FBI for negligence and withholding investigation records. filed in the Superior Court of Mecklenburger, I think that's how you say that, County. The lawsuit claims damages exceeding $25,000 and follows the FBI's decision not to pursue changes due to a lack of evidence. And then they're just saying, if you recall, Shanquella Robinson, this is a little backstory if you don't know, was found unalive in San Jose del Cabo on October 29, 2022. Her travel companions initially misrepresented her unaliving as alcohol poisoning. However, an autopsy revealed the cause of her unaliving to be severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. The case remains open in Mexico, where authorities are treating it as I think I could say femicide. What do you guys think about that? Are you guys happy that they are still pursuing this? Because I'm happy that the family should not let up on this. I'm really happy that they are still on it. Okay. So she is suing Cabo 6 and the FBI. Yes. Yeah, I heard about the 6 lawsuit. If Shaq would have been, if Shaquilla would have been a white girl, I can say that. All of them would have been in prison doing guarantee you. Absolutely. Imagine her being white with black friends. They wouldn't even have nothing to say. They would have went down for what was it? Hold on. The severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation and she overdrank thing. They would have went down for all that stuff. So yes, absolutely. That family needs justice. And I feel like as a family member of Shanquella, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night until she got some type of justice. I'm sorry. It just would not make me feel good. And I think when this story first happened, we were all in shambles. And I so agree with you, Miss Platinum 2001. It's not enough. It's not enough at all. But this is how you know the family's not. This is not a great thing for them. This is small things. I think what they really want is just justice for the daughter or their family member, because she deserves that. Period. So I am praying for that family. I'm going to keep updated on this. And whenever I see posts about Shanquella, I always try to come and talk about it because she definitely does deserve it. Let's go ahead and listen to what the mother has to say.
We have a hard time grieving. Every year we got an anniversary coming up. It never goes away. When you're kind of at ease and you think your mind is doing good, then here comes something else. And then we should have had justice. Even if they couldn't arrest the whole Cabo 6, some of these people should have been already in jail long time ago. Long time ago.
Now, up to this point, the State Department and FBI have remained adamant that evidence available does not support a federal prosecution. On the first anniversary of Shanquella Robinson's death, the FBI field office said, quote, "As in any case, we are prepared to review and examine new information related to the investigation should it become available." The family's attorney says they aren't going anywhere.
We're in litigation now, so it's a different time. There's going to be accountability in this case. You can see it's 2 years later. We're not going away. The family deserves closure. They deserve answers. Yes. Every American citizen deserves that.
Mm-hmm. We have a hard time grieving.
I so agree with this. I could not imagine this going on so long with someone that I knew personally. And 2 years later, we still have we don't have anything. And I watch a lot of crime shows For My Man and Fatal Attraction, things like that. Even Unsolved Mysteries. Sometimes this stuff does go on for a very long time, but that family definitely deserves some answers from what happened. And someone from that Cabo 6 needs to be put in prison. Whether it's here or whether it's in Mexico, they need to be put in prison. Because how could you? That girl did not deserve that. And it's just that this story is so wild to me that it's 2 years later and we still have no answers. The family doesn't have answers, let alone the public. We were all rooting for this family and for them kids to go down to the prison and be locked up. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just pray that they get some type of justice for Shanquella, because my heart just goes out to that family. It goes out to that family. If you're tuning in late, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the family suing the FBI and the Cabo Six. Okay. Let's move over to my girl, Keke Wyatt. All right. Now, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I'm really good friends with her brother, Keever. And here we go. R&B singer Keke Wyatt blasts jewelry store in Douglasville, Georgia, for selling her faulty Rolex watches and refusing to replace them. Let's take a look at what she got going on.
I bought these Rolexes at this store. Hold on, let me show y'all what the store looked like. And these and shit's falling apart, and they don't wanna swap the shit. They don't wanna help a nigga out. Like, oh, wow. Here's the shit. Fucking diamond ring company bullshit.
Well, y'all know that super chats and cash apps are a great way to support the channel. Keke might get me unmonetized right on this video.
In Arbor Place Mall in Douglasville, and they let me buy 2 Rolexes from them, and they falling apart. And all I asked these people to do was swap some shit out, give me something new, make it better, and they won't even. And it's like nothing. Like, who does that?
Some scammers.
Who does that? I've been a loyal customer in this place. I know 7 years, buying all my jewelry from these people, all my stuff, like all my shit. And
you go find out the rest of that is real, because if they're giving you fake Rolexes now, and you've been buying stuff from them for years, what else you got is fake that you don't know about? You need to go check out all you got, Keke.
And this is how they repay me. When all they got to do is just swap the shit out. Look, the exact same watch right there. Y'all see that watch?
I wonder if she's okay with it being fake, if they're giving her like a fake one that's falling apart. Ain't those probably fake too? I wonder how much she paid for them.
Now look at this. Shit done faded all off. It's supposed to look like that.
Oh, and I didn't realize she has the damn name underneath here. Diamond Ring Company. I won't go there.
That one right there. You see that? It's supposed to look like that, but instead it looks like this. This shit look like my white one.
Me too.
Y'all see that shit? But I'm tripping, right? I'm crazy, right? Diamond Ring Company. Why would they do this?
I would think though, like if you're going there for that many years, like you would probably have a jeweler that's there at the store that you personally work with. Because most of the time when like you're buying jewelry and you do it like at a certain spot like multiple times, you have like your jeweler who's like your person. Did she take them to be appraised? I'm assuming that's what she did. But even if she didn't, if they're falling apart, I mean, Rolexes don't fall apart. So I don't know, but I'm assuming that that's what she had to do after they started falling apart, because Rolexes don't fall apart.
Instead of honoring a customer's request that your shit done toe up, your shit is shit. Rolex? No.
Yeah.
No. Let me talk to him. He's in speaker. That's fine.
And I think that's their Rolex. Like, I've never heard a story of a Rolex falling apart. Like, ever. I've never heard of that.
Sir, just swap this crap out so I can go home, please.
Ma'am, I
You can. You can.
I gave you
Are
the
you
best
sure?
I can do.
No, I don't want these fixed. That you can't fix them. I want new ones.
You can't bring up.
Give me
I wonder how long she's had them too.
new. Give me new ones.
I cannot, ma'am.
Yes,
sorry.
you can. Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this?
And can't you get insurance on jewelry too?
He can't give me. He can't give me new ones. Y'all hear this, right?
Yeah, I can't.
You can, but you can. Hold on, you was gonna give me that one, but why can't you give me that? What's the problem?
He's gonna probably give you that other one, the one you talking about now, because it's probably fake too.
I don't care for all the trouble that I've gone through. Oh yes, for all the trouble that I've gone through, and being embarrassed. My diamond bezel falling off of my watch.
I think this
My
is
diamond bezel falling off of a Rolex. Y'all, look at this boy.
Yeah, somebody just said she about to act up. They must not know who they got in that damn store, because Keke don't mind acting up now. She don't. Velda says she needs to go to Rolex directly for replacement. That's very true. That's what I would. I probably would have done that. I probably would have done that too. And also, I would have done that so they know that this store is selling the fake ones too, because that means they're getting over on Rolex if this is true.
This is diamonds. These are diamonds, and it's supposed to be a Rolex. It's supposed to be waterproof. It's supposed to be all these things, right? And y'all see this bullshit. You know a Rolex to do that?
I have never seen a Rolex do that. Never. And I've had one. I've had two. I've never seen one do that.
I don't know a Rolex to do that. I don't know a Rolex that is upside the fuck down. Upside down. The face of it is upside down. This shit's supposed to be up here. Why the hell is it down here? But I'm tripping. Like, and then I ain't even tripping over the fact that it's diamonds. I'm tripping over the fact that it's supposed to be Rolex. Rolex don't do this. They don't do this.
Somebody in the comments said a Polex. A Polex is insane.
It don't do this. And then he had the fucking nerve to tell me to go to Rolex after I've been coming to this.
That's where you should go, though, Keke, for real. You should.
Store for fucking 7 years, giving these niggas my business and my money. And that's what he says to me. Instead of, ma'am, what can we do? How can we fix it? What can we do, ma'am? And then he talks.
Give her a new one. That's what you could do.
Talking about he gonna give me a custom piece and all this shit. Just give me what the hell is right there so I can fucking go home.
We're giving you that one. But we cannot do that one. That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Because this is not even price.
I don't care. No, y'all need to do it. It's fine. But when my lawyer, I'm trying to tell y'all.
No problem.
I wonder, do they know who she is? And not that she's like a big celebrity, but I wonder if they know who she is, because Keke could cause some problems on the internet. That's something that she can do. So I wonder if they know who she is, though. Rolex definitely needs to know this is bad for their brand. It definitely is. It's most definitely bad for their brand.
He's saying, don't worry, we can go to war. I mean, that's what he's saying, my manager. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Y'all don't ever, I'm trying to tell you. And then everybody pass the word on everywhere.
Don't shop at Diamond Ring Company.
Everybody know, do not come in this place. This is not the place.
She should have kept saying the damn name of it. If they're gonna post that shit, say the name.
Place to come to. No, don't come to this shit. Pass the word around. Tell everybody that you know. This shit is wild. See how they do niggas? If I was a white woman or a fucking some whatever, they would have, oh ma'am, we'll fix it for you. But then see how they do niggas? So this shit is whack. I spent all this fucking money on these watches. All this money on these watches. That's just not right.
I think Instagram be like cutting you off when you're cussing like this, because when I was watching the Nicki Minaj and Ray J thing yesterday, they kept going out because they were cussing.
I can't with America with a whole lot of shit. The way they do people. This shit is wild. This shit is wild as hell. Don't even make no freaking sense.
Well, I love Keke Wyatt. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is one of my favorite people in the world. I've met her a million times. She is the sweetest person in the world. I know she goes crazy on some of these shows, but she is so sweet. She's so nice. I've never seen her act like this in real time or anything like this, so I hate that this is happening to her. Don't go to the diamond ring, the diamond ring company, y'all, because you might get some fake Rolexes, you know. If you're tuning in late, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's move over to my good Virgo friend, Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer says her relationship with Darius Jackson took a turn after they welcomed their son. Despite the pregnancy being planned, it got so out of control. The only way I knew how to bring order was through the courts. This is from the Neighborhood Talk. Get into this. Keke Palmer is opening up about what exactly went wrong in her relationship with her baby daddy, Darius Jackson. Last year, the couple made headlines for multiple messy reasons, including Darius scolding Keke for dancing with Usher, as well as Keke filing a restraining order against Darius for allegedly A-wording her. In her new forthcoming book and in a cover story for People, Keke explained how hectic things truly were behind the scenes. Keke says everything was all good when she first met Darius. They both felt as though they were each other's soulmates, and from there, they decided to have a baby. But after little Leo was born, things took a dark turn in their relationship. Though Keke didn't give specifics on what transpired outside of what we saw the videos. So outside of what we know through court documents, she says it was rough and she went to the courts because she believed it was the best solution. She says it was the hardest thing I ever had to go through. She writes in her book, there was a lot going on. It got so out of control. The only way I knew how to bring order was through the court. As for what initially went wrong between them, having a baby was a big stressor. She says, as was fame, not just with my romantic relationship, but with family and friends. It's always become a burden. Too many voices get in. It can make everybody else not trust you. It's hard to explain. Though the situation got messy and they both tried to air each other out for abuse in their respective lawsuits, the ex-couple have since put aside their differences and reached mediation outside of court. Now they're focused on a healthy co-parenting relationship. She says, I wish I could say he was terrible the entire time or that I was, but it wasn't that black and white, and that was the problem. She continues, I didn't want my son to think his father is a monster because I don't. I'm so proud of him and happy for him. He says of Jackson. She says of Jackson, who recently entered the military. I feel very at ease now, knowing things are under control. Yeah, because he's in the damn military. He ain't around. My opinion. That's my opinion. Keke is so extra. That's my Virgo sister. I love her. And what's going on, Norris? Hey, SoDebNair chat. I think she's happy that he's gone over to the military. She don't have to really deal with him a lot. And one thing about a Virgo, not having to deal with you so much and like, but loving you, sometimes it just really works out for us. You know, you ain't good for me, but you know what? We can co-parent. You over there, I'm over here. We over here, okay? And I think that what she's saying a lot without saying a lot. That's what I'll say. If y'all are tuning in late, drop down in the comments what you guys think. Let's move on to our next story. Young Thug. Now I haven't really followed this story because I'm not a fan of his. I don't know none of his music. I'm not none of this stuff, but I know somebody is. So let's talk about it. Young Thug sentenced to 40 years, including time served and probation. Here's the breakdown: 40 years, 5 years in prison, commuted to time served, 15 years probation, backloaded, 20 years served in custody if probation is violated. Let's hear what the Shade Room has to say. Looks like Thugger is going home. Roomies, a judge in the YSL Rico case sentenced him to a total of 40 years, which included 15 years of probation. Although the total sentence is 40 years, Thug will be credited for the time he has already served and will serve 15 years on probation. However, he will have to serve an additional 20 years in prison if he does not successfully complete his probation period. I think this audio to this listen.
So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. If you are successful in completing your 15 years probation, that will be commuted to time served. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served.
Hold on. Let's move over to this one because he had more stuff to say. This is from the neighborhood talk. So the Shaver posted this. This is from the neighborhood talk. Oh my God, these notifications. Young Thug has been sentenced to 40 years. The breakdown of the sentence is 5 years. We read this already. Let's hear what he said in court.
Anything that you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this, and I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and they don't really have to have
Anything that you want to say?
do with you, but it could end bad and it could, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you. And I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair. I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was, probably on drugs or anything, I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy, I don't mind doing stuff like, I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all.
So if y'all don't know, because I don't know what the hell he's talking about, because I don't follow him. Young Thug pleaded guilty to 1 gang charge, 3 drug charges, and 2 pow charges. He also entered a no contest plea to another gang charge and a racket cheering, take the C out, conspiracy charge, meaning that he decided not to contest those charges, but can be punished for them as if he had pleaded guilty. So this is what he's apologizing for. I believe his friends that came out and said they lied on him or something like
that. Free shows, and I always did that. I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did like 2 or 3 shows that made like $700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. I do things. I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did. I did more than anybody ever did from my side, But I understand, rap lyrics. I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could do to the mind of people. I understand all that, and I promise you, I'm 100% changing that. It's just I'm older, I'm grown now, and it's just like I'm smarter. It's more things to rap about. Like I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too. And anyway, I can go forever. Free shows, and I always did that.
Executive to count 61, also backloaded. So essentially, the total sentence is 40 years to serve the first 5 years in prison, but commuted to the time that you have already served, followed by 15 years on probation, followed then by the backloaded 20 years, which can be served in custody and will be served in custody if you are not successful on your probation. If you are successful in
we kind of heard this already. Let me tell you something. And mothers that are out there, fathers that are out there, cousins, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, don't let your child get into peer pressure like this. I don't give a damn what kind of industry they're in. Young Thug, are you even a thug? Or a young one, an old one? Which one are you? Don't fall into peer pressure, because clearly you're falling into some things that you told on yourself. I think you were trying to take the rap for your friends, trying to live that life, and basically, baby, you ended up living that life for real. So just educate your children. I do it every day. Shout out to all the educators out there who deal with children who are just stealing little stuff right now, because it gets bigger and bigger. But shout out to all of us and the parents and the cousins and the family members who lead the children in the right way. What's going on to Grown Woman? Don't try me. Darn YouTube and notifications. I'm so late. As long as you're here, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah, drop down in the comments if you guys have tuned in late. Let me know what you guys think about Young Thug and him being on probation for 15 years is a long time. I can just say that. Let's move over to this person who should have stayed in jail. It's Chrisean Rock. Now, Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend, Ronnie, starts a GoFundMe to help him with court fees in order to get tested for paternity for her and Blueface's baby. He says, as you guys know, I am trying to establish paternity for the young and handsome Christian Jesus. Is that Jose or Jesus? Please don't tell me that she named that baby's middle name Jesus. Please don't, because I didn't know all these middle names. Malone Jr. The goal of this fundraiser is to give the young king a potential relationship with his biological father. Thank you for taking time to read, and any donation will help, whether it's a penny or a dollar. Let's help this child have a fair chance at life outside of the reality television. With love, God bless, and thank you. Profit. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is I want to say his name is Karan. I'll talk about that on my other channel. Kane, and I am raising funds to establish paternity for the young and handsome Christian. I want to say Jesus Malone Jr. I will need all of the help I can possibly get raising funds for the best lawyer to handle my case. The goal is to establish paternity so little man will have a potential relationship with his biological father. Thanks for your support. Thank you for supporting my case. And just remember, it's a privilege to be a parent. God bless and thank you for taking the time to read about my fundraiser. God willing, Christian Jr. will have answers very soon, as well as myself. She raised $160. I think, how long ago was this? This was posted a day ago. We don't know how much he raised already. Oh, we got a video.
An application. So now everything is about to be going, y'all. So I turned in the packet. Everything is good. So Junior and Krishan will probably hear something in the next 4 to 6 weeks. The lady told me it takes about a month and a half, 2 months for the process to go through. But I did get the application and I did turn it in, and the process is rolling. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Krishan is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more in the child support office, and I had to fill out an application. So now everything is about to be going, y'all. So I turned in the packet. Everything is good.
So he believes that he's the father of the child. I'm not putting money on a GoFundMe for Krishan Rock's any shenanigans. I'm sorry, I just won't do it. Or for him, because why would you even have sleeping with her when she's with this man who was treating her like a dog in the park, like lower than the water that the dog laps off the ground. Have you spoke about the? Yes, we just finished that. We did that before here. What's going on, Shay B though? We just finished that. I don't know if I can support him because that's toxic and I just don't want to. I don't want to. Good luck though. Good luck. And I wish you the very best. I don't think that we should be supporting that toxic relationship at all. Whether it's you or Blueface or you and her or anyone, I don't think that nobody should be supporting that at all. And I hear you talking about the son, but where were you at when they were celebrating this baby before? Now all of a sudden you're popping up, and maybe I must have missed a few steps. I don't know, but I'm not doing it. Do you think the baby is his? Can the baby walk now? I don't know whose baby that is. Yes, he can walk because, well, wait. Which one was that where Blueface had the strippers at the house. Is that the same kid? No, that's a different kid. I don't know if the baby can walk or not, but I just don't want to support it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have a horrible alleged baby mom. But I just want to support this. It doesn't feel like something will be right. Right? It wouldn't be right in my soul and my spirit. It wouldn't be right. So I did a video earlier today. I wasn't on the video, but I did post this earlier today about Nicki Minaj and Ray J. Put a 1 in the chat if you watched it. I don't think he's walking yet. He seems delayed. Oh, okay. Put a 1 in the chat if you watch it so we can just kind of talk about it, or do y'all need to hear some clips from it? Put a 2 if you need to hear clips. All right, I got 2 1s. Yes, I watched that mess. Okay, listen. So I don't want to go through the entire thing again. Where's this at? So do y'all remember when she was saying that Soulja Boy was in the chat? And she had made him like a moderator because she couldn't put him in the chat. Like, to me, I think that Ray J was unhinged, but I think that I think they were both unhinged, to be honest. But do y'all remember that she was saying that Soulja Boy was in the chat? And she was saying something about her and Soulja Boy was talking about the DL men and something like that about like making them come out. Like that's what she was saying. And I don't think I'm at that point in this video. If y'all have not watched the video, it's on my channel. Nicki Minaj encourages Ray J to come out of the closet. Ray J encourages out on live on IG. If you haven't watched it, watch after this. So Soulja Boy was in the chat, right? Let me see. Didn't she want him to come? Yes, and she said she had made him a mod because she couldn't figure out how to bring him up on the live. Let me see if I can find that part. That's the part I really wanted to come bring.
I can't make my.
Remember, who you vote for is secret, but whether you vote is public information.
Give me a second, y'all. All right.
Sorry, but I can't. Shout out to.
Her audio
Hold
was
on.
going.
I meant to say I don't know what you take, but sir, this is a court. This is a court.
Okay. You know I was on this like Halloween.
I don't know. I can't find it. Okay, so in the chat, she was saying a Soulja Boy was there, right? So then I'm on the damn internet today, and I'm seeing this. Now this is let me put in my allegedly banner because I don't know if this is true or not, and I ain't gonna get in no damn trouble for it. Allegedly, okay. This man, I don't know who the man is. I don't know nothing about this man, but he was saying that he was Diddy first. These ads, they're listening. So let's listen to what this man was saying.
Supposed to get some money, but you know, it is what it is. Everybody ain't on the same page anymore.
You mentioned Soulja Boy.
Like, he the first one that sucked. Before everybody sucked Soulja Boy.
Now they blocked out Diddy's name, but that man's mouth definitely said Diddy.
Did it?
But then I want to go back though because he said before everybody else did, Soulja Boy did. So y'all all of a sudden.
He's the first one nationwide, the first sucker.
What even happened with him and Soulja Boy? They had some like issue or something?
Yeah, Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy. He ain't talk about nothing. He ain't got nothing on none of them folks that Soulja Boy come. Tell him go make another video game. and call him.
He said, "Soldier Boy, tell him."
I'm the first one that sucked.
Soldier Boy, tell him I was the first one who sucked his dick.
Tell him go, Soldier Boy. I don't want to talk about Soldier Boy. He ain't finna be in my shit. He gonna have to call me on the phone like he do everybody else with his little tough ass. He the first one sucked in that period.
And see, to me, it's like y'all all over here just doing all this stuff. Shippy says, "I've been in and out of the courthouse, and it has been so stressful. Sorry, I'm on replay. That's fine. That's fine." I don't know who this man is. It's like I don't really follow a lot of this rap at all. I don't. But the fact that Nicki Minaj was trying to make Ray J come out last night on that live, and then he was in the chat, and she kept saying that he was trying to make the DL guys come out, and then there's this clip right here. It's making me think like, well, who's sucking all this? Who's doing all of it? Because it seemed like all of y'all was doing it. And this man said that you was the first one who ever did it. Now, I don't know if I believe that Soulja was the first one, maybe the first one that he knew when they got over there. But who's doing all, like, what's happening? Because I'm confused. I am so confused. Everybody's Diddy's. And they feel like they're all just spazzing out. Like Ray J has really like he and Nicki Minaj said it yesterday. He's becoming like Orlando Brown. And I'll say this: I am not a big fan of Nicki Minaj at all. I'm not. But she was saying to him yesterday, even though I feel like she was saying weird and crazy stuff at the same time, was making sense. It was like someone had told her that Ray J was over there being a DL person. And she kept asking him to come out the closet and all these things. And it's like she knew something. And if you're tuning in late, watch the video. Where is this at? If you're tuning in late, go watch this video over here on my channel. It tells the whole entire thing. But when she was asking questions, it was making me feel like someone had told her something. I was believing it was Soulja Boy until I seen this. And it feels like everybody's trying to put off what they did with Diddy off on everybody else instead of just saying we all did it. We all did it. And everybody's at the freak out parties. Even when you watch the Orlando Brown thing, which, that was chaotic. I don't know if y'all watched that. I can't pull a clip because I ain't trying to get blocked. Even the Orlando Brown thing was so weird. It was like Ray J was really trying to stop him from saying things. And then also when he was calling out Jaguar Wright on that news channel he's on, I'm like, why are you so invested in this? It's 2001. I felt like Ray J was on. Me too. The video made me feel like Ray J is on the. Let me tell you something. So Ray J has been connected with Whitney Houston's unaliving, Bobby Christina's unaliving. You have Jaguar Wright, you have Orlando Brown here doing and Kanye West doing all this like sporadic talking, and now Ray J's doing it. That baby oil must have had some in it. And you know what? I didn't even pull this up because even this was kind of like, what in the is happening? Let me pull up another story that I did not even pull that I wanted to talk about. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know I emailed it to myself. But that girl from Dirty Diddy, here it goes right here. Here it goes right here. Even this lady right here is very, like, she is giving creep vibes for real. So, and I knew I was missing something. So, Kalina Harper, which if y'all did not watch Love and Hip Hop when they was on there with her and Willie, because Willie was her, I don't know if they're still married or not. They had a very open relationship. She was messing with some girl who was in love with her, but then he was jealous of the girl. It was a lot going on in that relationship. But she's saying that Kalina Harper of Diddy Dirty Money says she always wanted to be like Diddy. Says Cassie was naive and she liked getting on cloud nine. Let's listen to what she's talking about.
Sean has always been somebody that I wanted to be like.
Cassie.
Love her to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that. Was the thing.
Speaking of the after party.
Oh.
Now let me say this before we even finish. This is what she's talking about. You're talking about someone who's getting hooked on, getting intoxicated because they've been unwillingly intoxicated. So it does cause a addiction sometimes. So like what she's saying is like insane to me.
Fucking no, don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl.
And even her making this joke with this baby oil, like this lady is insane.
That was willing to like give everybody motherfucking, lap dances basically. And get drunk and just have a good like model time.
What's your relationship like with Dawn?
I don't fuck with Dawn like that.
And see, and this is why I don't trust her. This is why I don't trust her. Dawn been speaking about in her music about this for a long time. You don't with her because you don't have a career anymore. No one wants to sign you to anything because you don't really even have a damn talent. Even when we listen to the songs that y'all did on their Diddy Dirty Money, it was Diddy and Dawn. No one can recite a verse or a lyric that you sung. But now here you are over here. What Nicki Minaj say? Your pussy popping, your tail wagging, and I only know this because she said it last night. Your tail wagging. You want something that you're never gonna get.
And I'm gonna fucking stand on business. I didn't see that. What I saw was what the fuck is going on with you because you acting weird. You're a weird bitch.
What about all those people that was acting weird because they was on drugs? Kalina?
Is what I see. And it's a list of niggas where y'all at. Talk about it. Don't.
She was high. Oh, let me keep going.
It's a weird motherfucker, man. But y'all motherfuckers call me to tell the truth. I'm finna motherfucker tell the truth. Just.
What about all them times he called you before when he went to jail? Trying to like vouch for him. So now you're doing it in the interview.
Just go with it. Just go with it. We don't have to think about nothing. Just
voice don't sound like shit. Sorry. And then like I don't want to hear no dry ass song like this. This is why she's doing this, because she wants a career in music and it will never happen.
go with it. Oh, just go with it.
And if you ever heard Dawn sing, Dawn will kill her vocally. You're jealous of Dawn. You're jealous because Cassie was dating Diddy and she didn't even get shit from him. But she had a career with him and dated him. I feel like she wanted to date Diddy.
Just go with it. Sean has all.
I feel like she wanted to date Diddy and she's jealous of Cassie. I feel like she's jealous of Dawn too. Is she angry because she didn't have the same chances? And basically, that's what it sounds like to me. Kalina is jealous of Dawn. She's very jealous of Dawn. There's not a lot of women who can sing like Dawn. Like these voices that these women have sometimes, and even some of these men, like the women come out way better than the men a lot of times to me. But these voices these women have, like Dawn, like T-Boz, who she couldn't sing for real. Chili wasn't the best voice. Who else in the industry? Y'all can list them off if y'all can think of someone too. Who else? Ashanti. There's a lot of women, and I'm not putting Dawn. Who else? I'm not putting Dawn in that category. I said somebody else after that. Or I ain't gonna say T-Boz either. I'm not putting Dawn in that category where she couldn't sing, but she had a specific type of voice. Candy, Burris. They have a specific type of voices. And it works for a group because it leads everything into the person who can sing, who have that voice. We watched The Dream Girls. We know what it looks like. It's been a story for decades. Like, but you sitting up here doing, can you love me? Can you hold me? I could do the same shit you just did. But it don't sound good. It ain't a star quality voice. It don't sound differently than what you just did on this interview. Kalina is in denial, and she needs professional fucking help. I'll say that. She needs it. Oh, I use baby oil still, baby, and it's probably the ones from Diddy's house while you over there and Willie and that girl that from the damn show and everybody else, because you probably having the same party at Joke Shit. Because let's not forget that we watched you do it on Love and Hip Hop. You're not that farther than Diddy, to be honest. We don't know who signed up for it and who did not sign up for it. But what we do know is like you opened to a lot of things he's open to too. Them girls with Danny Kane was not even Aubrey O'Day, as much as she was a nuisance on that show. And I didn't like her a lot until I met her and I heard her story. Didn't like her. But when I heard her story, I realized the picture they tried to paint of her and the thing that she said that she would not do, I believe she never did it. Do I think Kalina did? Absolutely. I think Willie did it too. And if you actually watch that, there was an interview. Let me see if I can find this shit real quick. There's an interview with Day 26. When who was she dating? Don dating. It wasn't Willie, it was a Q. He said somebody want to have a career. Let me see if I can find the part where I'll play it. And then I can shout out the channel. But the fact that she was married to Willie, I'm like, oh, baby, Willie was getting tore down. Y'all were probably met while y'all was getting tore down together. I mean, Willie fine. I couldn't see Diddy not being attracted to him. He's fine. But it just makes me question that relationship. Where's this at? Because I remember where they were sitting. He said this right here. All right. Let me move. Y'all can see Willie. Hold on. And make sure you guys go over and follow. Let me do it as well because I didn't follow. I just looked this up. I've seen it everywhere. But follow Culture Spill. Hopefully they don't like my channel.
Sign up to get certain people, if you're gonna keep it real, certain people sign up to do the job of paying their rent that way. Right. You know, I didn't sign up for that. I felt like my talent was enough.
Well, and he was mad at her because he was dating Dawn, and I don't think that she was getting. I think she was trying to deal with Danny Kane. But when this interview came out, she was with Diddy Dirty Money. I hope y'all heard what he just said. Let me rewind. Let me see if I can rewind it back one more time.
People, if you're gonna keep it real, certain people sign up to do the job of paying their rent that way. Right. You know,
hold on. Oops.
out to someone else in the industry.
Certain people sign up to get, certain people, if you're gonna keep it real, certain people sign up to do the job of paying their rent.
Now look at Willie's face. Look at Willie's face. Everybody else is laughing. Willie looked like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? But some people did get something to get. And you know who probably did? This one right here. Because she didn't care. And she was married to Willie. Let me go back to those comments. Kalina worships Diddy, and she definitely does. You can tell the way she keeps on responding to all this stuff. Kalina's in denial, and she needs professional help. I read that one. I want to hear from Dawn XQ. I just played it for you. Day 26. That they tried to make out as crazy. I feel like he has a Diddy story. He just told you without telling you what happened. They wanted him, and he was like, I didn't sign up for that. And I'm glad I played that before I even read that comment. He said that out of his own mouth, and you can see the group laughing. The group is laughing, but there's only one person who is not laughing here. I'm going to do it one more time. There's only one person that's not laughing here. Well, there's two.
Sign up to get, certain people, if you're gonna keep it real, certain people sign up to do the job of paying their rent that way.
Right. You can see the two on the end beside Willie, they're laughing, or one on the right is like, I don't want to be involved in this, and the one that's sitting next to Q is looking down, because that man made that man ride on that damn treadmill for days upon days upon days. But look at Willie's face. He looking like, damn. Is he talking?
I didn't sign up for that. I felt like my talent was enough.
Well, some people,
And
baby, I don't deny that.
To me, Q's talent actually really was. Because if Q from 112 could have done it, that man definitely could have done it. So, absolutely. I think that Q told you what was going on here. And Kalina's over here trying to clean this shit up because she know that Willie and her over again down by Diddy. Drop down to the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. I ain't got shit else to say because to me, it's real. I feel like that's what really happened. Believe what you want to believe. I think that's what happened. Let's move over here to this. So let's move back over to Ray J.
Wait, what, Chris?
Okay, so Ray J is over here with Whack 100. Now, this guy is really crazy to me. I don't really know a lot about him either. But he's over here talking to him. I'm trying to figure out which one comes first, though. That's two videos. I'm gonna just play both of them. There was one they mentioned. I'm gonna just play both of them and then we'll talk about it.
Brown, bro. Wait, well, Whack, don't put this shit up online.
Nah, it's this. Oh, fuck them niggas.
Nah, but still, don't.
It's going up. It's already online. It's online. That the niggas tried to.
Y'all, Cash App and Super Chat is a great way to support the channel. There's so much customers going on today. Please support the channel because this is not gonna be monetized.
Rush you, and you ain't told me shit. It's everywhere, nigga. It's everywhere that the niggas tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them and 8 niggas, so it's on. Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
It feels like they're scolding Ray J. They're scolding Ray J, and they're making him bow down to what's going on. And I think that although it's like, oh well, Diddy, if he gets out of jail, he won't be able to do this. He won't be able to do this. He's doing it because Ray J is in shambles. Ray J he doesn't know what to do when it comes to any of this stuff. He's over there trying to reach out to Jaguar. He's reaching out to Orlando Brown. He's over here with Whack 100. Like Ray J is all over the place. Y'all watched that? I think I did a video about that where he was trying to jump off the top of a building about his marriage. It wasn't about no marriage. Ray J is spiraling.
All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. Talking to the exposer homies, they talking about the Combses tried to rush you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They tried to rush you in Miami?
Nigga, in LA, nigga.
Where?
You're not playing against your here.
Well, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else. And I'm like, you know, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut them with you?
I ain't have nobody with me, dog.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
Whack 100 has no respect for him at all.
It's just going out, dog. Like, fuck them niggas now. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young. Like it's like that. Like I moved away from it. Like,
huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is here.
What Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. Wait, well, Whack, don't put this shit up online.
No. Because Chris Brown's the one who stopped it, allegedly. Now here go the other part of this.
How many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It's just going out, dog. Like, fuck them niggas now. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they like it's like that. Like I moved away from it. Like,
huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is here.
What? Wait, what Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. Wait, well, Whack, don't put this shit up online.
Nah, it's this. Oh, fuck them niggas. It's going up. It's already online. It's online. That the niggas
same thing.
And you ain't told me shit. It's everywhere, nigga.
The one this is longer.
Everywhere. That the niggas tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them and 8 niggas. So it's on. Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Whack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave those niggas alone.
Man, I don't give a fuck how hot they is.
They hot. They hot.
Nigga, if we run into you, nigga, if we run into you, act like it's 1995.
Yeah. They hot though.
How many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real.
So Whack 100 doesn't really care about radio safety at all. He needs to stop messing with people who don't really care about him. But so drop down comments. Just got to think about Whack 100. I want to move over here to Hazel E, Nasal E, whatever y'all call her, because she said that she was there, and Hazel E on Diddy's son versus Ray J feared Pow Pow would ring out. Thankful for Chris Brown and David Weintraub. Is that how you say it? This keeps happening. I don't know what this is. Let me see if I can take this screen out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what this big black bar is here. Let's hear what Hazel had to say, though. Or did they take this down? Is that why I can't be over here? Oh, no, here she go right here.
Election season is here.
Not a commercial.
Remember, who you vote for is secret.
While we waiting on this to come on, please like the video. Y'all go vote too. Please go vote.
Off the stand. He is very eager to tell his story.
They're going to show that over and over about what happened.
Hold on. Because I know they're playing it.
To women that won't change their stories.
His reputation is over.
The United States government, they start making this case as a takedown of a successful black man.
TMZ presents The Downfall of Diddy, The Indictment, now streaming on Tubi.
After, we're just trying to get Ray calmed down, because at this point he feels like he got pressed by the Combs kids. And he's like, you know, a grown man, OG from LA. He feels like they in his city, you know what I'm saying? So his emotions were definitely high, running rampant. You know, we try to get him in the sprinter. David, Amber, and I try to like continue to press him down, because where he was at, it still probably would have kept going had
David being Ray J's manager and Amber
David,
Rose.
Yeah, David Weintraub, that's Ray J's manager, Amber Rose. Yeah, we try to grab him in our sprinter, you know, and try to get him up out of there, because, you know, where he was going in his mind, this wasn't gonna like be a good night.
So have you talked to Ray J since? How's Ray J feeling about the situation now? Are you able to speak on it?
Yeah, I definitely talked to him, and he definitely feels like, you know, they was out of pocket, and, you know, things got to be addressed.
So shout out to TMZ for that. Ray J did try to go over to Nicki Minaj and said that they had squashed the beef. They had a 35-minute conversation, and basically it's over. Ray J is a disgrace to the Norwood family. I think they're all a disgrace, to be honest. That's just me. The baby oil bandits. That's what they should be called. That's what it should be called. We watched this one. We watched this one. All right, so now we're gonna go to some Diddy news. So Diddy is seeing his fortune shrink fast, with reports claiming he's down to $600 million, which is, I mean, you still got a lot of money to us. As his legal troubles pile up. Wait, is he down? He's down to, okay, yeah. With a few years ago, he topped Forbes list of the highest paid celebrities, bringing in $130 million. Damn, that's a lot of money. Went from $130 million to $600 million in a single year, from ventures like the Bad Boy Family Reunion tour. So Rock and his Sean John clothing line was wearing that shit. Like, that's been gone. Now with numerous lawsuits and a federal indictment accusing the mogul of RT and transportation for PT, Diddy has seen major business ties sever, including partnerships with Capital Preparatory Harlem, Hulu. He had one with Hulu, Peloton, and Revolt TV, which have presumably significantly affected his network. However, Forbes editor Zach O'Malley Greenberg reportedly noted that Diddy's net worth has been steadily declining for years, even before these recent allegations. Diddy remains in custody at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center and has pleaded guilty to all has not pleaded guilty to allegations. I'm sorry. Yep. So y'all, so then I got on to, I was doing my live today. It's new news. So it is new news. So you guys know about the book that was put out about Kim Porter. So allegedly there's a real person gave this person this information, and she's talking, and there's an attorney talking. I thought this was Bishop T.D. Jakes when I first seen this. I'm like, now why is T.D. Jakes walking down the street doing an interview on the way to court? That ain't even T.D. Jakes. I thought that was T.D. Jakes. This from Neighborhood Talk. It says, neighbors, the blockbuster case for Diddy is continuing to pick up steam with the grand jury subpoenaing a new witness to give testimony and submit evidence. Courtney Burgess claims he had footage of. Wait, so was it him? Because that's what we want to be after this. Courtney Burgess claims he had footage of SA from Diddy parties and an unedited version of Kim Porter's diary. Also was him. He says those materials have now been turned over to the court. Burgess says he was contacted by Homeland Security after his lawyer Ariel Mitchell did an on-air interview. Also, she was who did the interview. Got it. Interview and made claims of him having the said evidence. Burgess says the footage contains the rumor SA and confirms that other celebrities were present on the tapes. He also spoke out about the Combs family, denying that Kim had a real memoir. He made it clear that the version we all saw previous was edited, but the one he had was not. His message to the kids was that they should have been more. And I heard this part, and this is so true. They should have been more concerned about their mom before. They should have started worrying when he was beating her. Burgess said. He added that along with his lawyer, they plan to make Kim's alleged unedited available for the public via Amazon after they work out y'all know what the word I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. And so the lady was saying this though. So I thought she was the one. So let me let you hear what he's saying. What they're saying.
No, we're trying to just go to discuss that now. What we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book.
No, you're reading that wrong. He's not worth $6 million. He's lost $6 million. Wait, did I read that wrong? What was that even at? I don't know. I think I took was it on another? Oh, I read. There was another post that I had up. Yes, I must have read it. Maybe I did read it wrong. My bad. Let me go back because now let me read it. Diddy's net worth reportedly declines by $600 million. Just a few years ago, he topped Forbes. It says Diddy is seeing his fortune shrink fast, with reports claiming he's down $600 million. Oh, got you. I thought I read that right though, because I said he went from 130 million to 600 million. Did I not say that? I can't believe everything that I'm hearing because it sounds so diabolical. So far, all I can believe is the Cassie video. I'm going to have to wait till the court to see that. Allegedly, they said that that's not going to be available at the court. They can't use that at the court. I've seen that earlier today too. Let me go back to this. I feel like I said what I said, but maybe I didn't. Let me go back to this. Let me refresh it.
So we're trying to just go to discuss that now. What we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And
so this was confusing to me. So if that was her book that the guy got, maybe he took stuff out, maybe he kind of fabricated some things so that it wasn't like he couldn't get sued for it. I don't know. But if that was the book that she wrote, because allegedly he gave it to the guy, I don't. I think they both could be in trouble, to be honest.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different.
So then, how did he get it? Wait, let me go back. Let me go back because I'm confused. Let me go back.
No, we're trying to just go to discuss that now. What we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book. So
it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
So when he says, I think this part is confusing me. So she asked about the book and he said it's hers, but nobody can touch it. Okay, so maybe the guy made it up. Got it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And when she asked that, that's what was making me think that it was her official book. Let's keep watching.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. No.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's
Okay. Got it. So the guy never had contact with him. I feel like he did an interview about this before. Well, I think she said that too, but we'll keep watching.
different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't?
Was a derivative work.
It was edited. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name. Albie Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that,
see, is anybody else confused from this? So the family said it wasn't real. He said the only reason why it wasn't real is because of Albie Shore, but he's talking about the book that he has or the guy that put the book out.
How do you know? A lot of stuff there.
Because y'all see, even later on, she says something about they have to go to Amazon and figure out the legalities about the book.
Mother did, they didn't know. And I'd like to see you apologize to the mother and the family.
No, we're trying to just go to discuss that now.
And the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
Understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Absolutely.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
I could never sit around and know that this man might have unlived my damn mom and be okay with this at all. Like, that is weird to me. I don't understand why these kids are even vouching for him. He's in jail. And the one I don't understand the most is Albie Shore's son. Like, what are you got a vlog channel out saying with the family is like, no, this is not what it's about. Tell us about what's happening at the house.
Right. So
Why did it freeze? Hold on, y'all. Let me redo it. See if I can bring it back up.
Now, what we will be able to talk to.
And the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Am I freezing? Can y'all hear me? I feel like I'm freezing.
Right.
Than what her diary was.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Let me take it back.
Right.
In terms of what.
So the book, do you think it'll ever be open to the public or after this or?
That'll be the next thing. I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was.
I think I'm going in and out. I don't think it's this video. I think it's me. Because I heard. All right, can y'all hear me now? I don't know what just happened. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just go back to the beginning so we can watch it because I don't know what just happened.
Just go to discuss that now. What we will be able to talk to in terms of what was available and what was on those flash drives.
Okay.
But it was the book.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the
Got it. So the man who wrote the book never touched it. Got it. My thing was going in out, so I couldn't hear what was happening. Got it.
copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't.
Was a derivative work.
It's edited. The only way the family say that is because.
So I think that's weird though. So that was not the original copy, but it was edited. So did he actually have some information? Is that not confusing to y'all?
I forgot his name. I'll be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, how they know? A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. And I like to say apologize to the mother and the family.
No, we're trying to just.
And the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
Right.
When you start worrying about your mother after the fact.
Right. So the book.
I wish it would be my mom. I'm sorry. It would be a cold day in hell.
Do you think that now? Do you think it'll ever be open to the public, or after this, or
that'll be the next thing? I've been contracted to go to Amazon and work out whatever legalities that may have existed prior, so that we can republish the book.
Wow! So the public will get to see her actual words and thoughts.
So very soon, the actual unedited version. We'll be putting that out soon.
So
that's what I'm saying. So she's saying the unedited version. So some of the stuff that man put in that book was real then. Are y'all getting the same thing I'm getting or no? Because they have to contact Amazon. If that's not the same book, then why would they have to contact Amazon for the re-edited book if that's not the book?
I mean, I'm wondering, do you own the rights, I guess, or how does that work?
I guess on rights was given to me, right?
Okay.
And the family for the picture being on.
Has been in contact with you. I did watch your YouTube interview. I saw as of 2 weeks ago they haven't been in contact with you. What about today?
Yes.
So they have been in contact with you. Is that why you're here today?
Yes.
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Oh, wow. So were you surprised, or was that the call that you were kind of waiting for?
Surprise.
Oh. Do you feel like the interview had anything to do with it, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you know Sean Combs?
Generation. Frank Lucas was my godfather and his father, and then we both was in the music business for 30 years together.
So you personally know him?
Not who, no who personally.
You made a lot of allegations, right? Are you expected to eventually turn those things over, or?
Well, that's what we're going to head over to do now. So we have a hearing now to determine what we're going to do in terms of what documents we'll have to turn over and what documents we do not.
So why were you in court tonight?
Just to give testimony to the grand jury. He was subpoenaed by the court. So as we all know, if you don't answer a subpoena, the marshals will come to your house as they came to his house and they will bring you here. So that's why we're here today.
I know you can't mention celebrities per se. You did mention some in the interview. So just to clarify, you can back that up with actual factual footage.
We have, it's things that we have, but we got to go to the other courthouse. So I don't know if that's any more questions, but we got another hearing to go.
Are you nervous, or do you feel cool?
Nah, I ain't never nervous. The only thing that's fair to me is God.
I'll just let it not playing with us like everything else that happened, because it just seems really shifty. Like, we can. I know they can't tell the interview from TMZ, but like, why are y'all here? Like, what is happening that y'all are here? Like, let us know. Can you turn over evidence? Well, I don't know. We got to go over and turn. You could turn in evidence where you could turn in the evidence, period. So I don't know. It just feels like it feels weird to hear them say, I don't know if I can turn the evidence. Like, you can absolutely turn the evidence. I think you're talking about what the price is what you turn in or not. Because all we keep hearing is like all this stuff being shopped around. All these videos are being shopped around. Can you turn the evidence is a flat out clear question. The answer should have been yes. And if the other part was how much they're going to pay for was the other part of it, then that should have been what you said. But do you have evidence? You should have just said yes if you had it. I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry for all the glitches. I don't know what happened to my internet real quick. But thank y'all for tuning in with me. I am definitely going to get out here because I have to go to work in the morning. I love y'all so much for tuning in. Shout out to Miss 2001 because I was not planning on going live today, but I definitely did it for you. I'm going to play my outro and we'll get out of here. All right. I love y'all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.